It's all good.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're going to be swapping straight to the game because it seems that the player started without notifying anybody. So that's lovely. But we're going to be just transitioning over quickly. I guess we're going to have to change things quickly. What is the matchup even? Okay,
This is Musketeer versus...
Yeah, but who? That's it, guys. So just bear with us one moment. We're going to be transferring over to the main match screen.
I can ask.
Yeah. We're going to be sorting that out. Ignore all the details currently on screen. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a mess. It seems like the players kind of started well without us, which is not ideal, unfortunately. But we're going to try and quickly catch ourselves up to speed. Seems... Are we... Oh, God. That's spikes? Wait, how are we looking at superior riding here? What is going on? Yeah, it seems like the spike player must have, whiffed 2 G assists?
Ash doesn't know. There's no one to actually check it. You're just gonna have to name the plan.
Yeah,
sorry.
No, you're good. We'll figure it out. Well, we'll try and figure this out in the meantime. But yeah, it seems like the Spikes player whiffed 2 G assists.
Ah, right, okay.
So, I mean, that's... Oh, at least 1 G assist. Whiffed 1 G assist for certain.
Is grade 2, is he on?
He's on grade 1 right now versus a person striding, so...
Ah, okay.
Right, let's try and reverse engineer this, I guess.
Yeah.
Christ, okay.
I imagine there's just the one Spikes in...
Well, maybe, but we don't know which one is on what clan.
You want to copy the image Stefan sent?
No, I've got that part. It's,
There's a geese mirror.
Oh my god. Okay, this is... Oh my god, that's funny. This is his actual name.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Okay, I guess we're going to be having to reverse engineer this.
Sorry, I didn't know if you were still
Yeah,
right.
no.
Right.
We're going to try and reverse this.
Yeah, sorry, the brain's still getting in gear here. So, Spike's missed grade 2 G assist. And I'm guessing that he's just been damage denying this whole time to just prevent...
Yeah, he's on 2 now, yeah.
Yeah, but that's going into Katrina, which is free, unfortunately, so it's going to be an easy 5 attacks there with no resources committed.
Yeah, I've finally seen the Breach Spurt, though, which is nice, but eating Katrina into Breach Spurt is rough.
Do we know if this is Hellhard, or if it's like a more...
I would assume... No, that's exactly Hearth's list. I know that list.
Okay, that's
I don't need to...
Hearth's
I know exactly what that is.
So
I've been playing too much of it.
We have seen this deck actually win a BCS.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm not sure if...
But is he him?
Is he him? Is he... Yeah. Is he crushing the meta?
Oh my god, he said the name of the show!
Card fight Vanguard.
Card fight Vanguard!
Just a question of can Spike stabilize from a position like this, and I'm not confident. He does have the Hunley down, which means the Katrina player can only attack 4 times, which is something.
If it's...
I think he's going straight to 4 there. He hits the heal.
So it's... Okay, so we know exactly what this is.
You got it?
We'll have to, because it's if it's 8th and his seed is 9th. It's this guy.
Alrighty, cool. So he's checked the Dudley heal there, the one that's searchable. So he can maybe tank this Katrina if he deems that appropriate. You always run the risk, of course, because Katrina's going to compress 4 to 5 out of the deck. Double crits can happen.
Yeah.
I feel like he probably doesn't want to risk the game. Right, you can see he's got OT in hand at the top there, so I imagine he's going to use it here. And then if there's a double crit on the rear guard, then he can just guard that. But ideally, it's just the 1 damage.
There we go. Okay, now we're actually live again. That's pretty good. But unfortunately, the thing is, the issue that you're going to have if you're the spikes player here is like normally you want a history stride just so you can second stride like violence ace.
Yes.
Because it's like CB1 flip, draw for every face-up card in the G zone.
But now he's 2 turns behind. I mean, he's a history stride.
But it's like, what is he? Yeah,
marks.
and it's like, what is he, right? Because like, even if you go like
Rising Nova.
V Rising Nova, like that's sure it's like force 3, but it doesn't really do anything.
He needs something big to catch up here.
It's interesting seeing how many Musketeer players are making top cut though.
But this isn't. Oh no, this is this is Musketeer. Yeah. Why? Yeah. What's Musketeer got that Katrina doesn't?
Is they're on sale downstairs. So.
What's the shop?
Cards Den.
Shout out to Cards Den for making up this top cut today.
And selling me my FFRs and Maelstroms. Cards Den, my goat.
I guess like maybe it's just the rewrite value of Cecilia is something that's just.
I mean, in fact, that is a lot of pressure. Like,
it's just a really good extension, I think. Shame we didn't get Delete Messiah.
Yeah. Oh well.
But it's okay. This is also a very interesting matchup. I like seeing Cecilia.
In fact, it is really cool. Like we were talking about this earlier. I think it's really cool to see a lot of like the old decks that we used to play. Because like especially it is like V limit break Cecilia, right?
It's not even a case of like V nostalgia for the.
It's like they like reskinned her. No, it's her.
It's her. It's her. The same.
She's her.
Just a girl.
She was a restanding girl. I was a rewriting boy.
Yeah, and that's 4th attack. So he did drop the OT and stayed at 3.
Anymore.
Huh? Okay.
Ignore it. This is mental illness.
I believe you.
Oh, there you go. That's the full string coming out. Yeah, okay. The issue is the only good line here would be one that like doesn't really matter on account of like they're on 0 damage.
Yeah.
Because you could go.
Do they 0? So can this deck? I'm assuming
can 0 to 6.
0 to 6. I think it's gonna have to really.
Well, the one line you could try and go for is the Veil of Verminous, because what he says is like at the end of a battle, a Ray Guard's attack didn't hit on a marker. You can Soul Blast 1, draw 1, call over it, or Soul Blast 2, draw 1, flip. Soul Blast 2, flip a card, draw 1, call over it. But the issue is with it is like, not call over, but just call to a Ray Guard cycle. But obviously you want to keep chaining it. But the issue.
Galley.
Yeah, it has to be Galley, because unfortunately, like, on 2 damage, on 0 damage, you're taking it. Like, there's no reason not to, right?
No, yeah, this isn't a kill.
Wrong one. Is this
not quite. No.
There he is. Yeah, so Galley's effect is when your Ray Guard attacks, they gain 10k, and then at the end of the battle, they bot deck themselves. And when he attacks, he Soul Blast 1. So you should deck for 2 grade 2 or less cards, call them to open Ray Guard cycles, shuffle your deck, and all your Ray Guards gain boost until the end of turn.
No, that's the one.
So, yeah, like if you remember Galley Turbo from a couple of years ago, it was a pretty strong deck at the time.
It did pretty well. It got a couple of invites, I think. Topped a bit. Had a really strong ride up because of Greed on...
Greed on Max.
Yes, that was the one.
And then if you want second, you did this instead.
Yeah. And Galley turns always pretty scary. So he's taking the first one.
Yeah.
Draw PG. Okay. So, I guess this doesn't play Lilga, does it? No, it does not, because it's got to run the Musketeer cards. He has used Ladder. Oh, of course, this is Hearts Build, isn't it? I was about to call him Nuno.
Well, the thing is, with Hearts Build, normally what would happen is you would probably save it until your
kill turn.
Your kill turn, but I think because Nectar isn't going to have that interaction, you just take the soul,
it's
take the
Harry,
power.
It's not Grand Blue.
You take the power, take the soul swing. Because the thing is, the nice thing in this deck is like it doesn't even die to Honolly unless they crack it. Because you run Pecan or Pechan, which is just it's a grade 2 that when you call it turns off all the effects in its column. So you call to the Honolly coin and go, nope. You won't. And then you just work in tier into your combos. So you can play through 1 Honolly, no problem. 2 is like with a tier. 3 is like, who cares? 3 is like, okay, 3 you're like struggling. But like,
yeah. And he's setting up his own Honolly's here. So even though he's giving the...
Yeah, but I feel like if your opponent calls 3 Honolly's, then like, okay, man, nice turn. Like,
setting up the double Honolly here against against the Cecilia, maybe? I mean, it's definitely smart, but if he's going to go for the Cecilia reverse lines, and I'm not sure if Honor is going to matter that much. It depends how he sequences these attacks, really. Because he'll go, I imagine, rear, so Vanguard. Or I think he just plays around Honolulu. But if he ever does play into it, then he loses
Ooh, the
reset.
Breach Spurt is always interesting. So Breach Spurt lets you, on attack, you bot deck a card, but then you force all of your opponent's intercepts immediately.
Oh, that's what it does.
And then at the end of battle, it goes to Soul, and then you draw one. Oh, it can go to Soul, and you draw
At
one.
the end of battle.
So yeah, all of your opponent's ray guards with
Yeah.
intercept must intercept as much as possible until the end of battle. And at the end of the battle, you put it into your Soul and draw a card. So you can pop the... is it Sylvia? The on-place caller.
Yeah, Sylvia, that's the great two he's got.
Yeah.
I mean, also, just getting the draw is really good here, because he is still... In terms of damage on hand, well, he's kind of behind on hand. Damage is kind of even, but obviously the Cecilia player has 3 force markers. And that's not... This deck does scale regardless of CB. Cyclone, force markers. Cecilia reverse always meaning a rewrite, so that's going to be, plus 40k to the board.
Yeah, that's a pretty good position to be in.
Question is, does Obama have 3 heals in hand? He did discard a Jelly Beans for Stride. You can see a PG and a heal,
Can Obama run for a 3rd term in Top Cut?
I believe.
Yes, he can.
Yes, he can. My fellow Americans. Oh, heal. Oh, heal to
Huge.
2?
No way he heals again. No way he heals again.
No.
No, that's Pecan, and... Oh, the
Okay,
Max.
alright. It's...
But yeah, the card we saw there is the card I was mentioning earlier. So this is, I believe it's pronounced Pecan or Pechan. And the effect is, when it's placed on Ray Guard cycle during your turn, until the end of the turn, all of your opponent's Ray Guards in the same column as this units lose all of their abilities and cannot gain them. You good there?
Yeah,
You spilling coffee, big boy?
I am.
Ooh. Decaffeinated man.
I am. So, I'm just trying to think about how we can safely guard this next turn, because to see, this isn't normal Katrina, right? Where you can take 2, or you can guard the first 2, take the Vanguard. You have another Vanguard thing to contend with. So that's going to be interesting, because the Spike G guards are really good. I think at this point he'll be using.
I
So
think
there's the flip
there's
one.
some of the big. So this deck is on 5. So 2 of them are flip fodder. So Dismal and Ractome, because Ractome just draws 1. Dismal is irrelevant here. You have Terrible Linus, which is GB flip. You may put a Ray Guard into Soul,
to get plus,
and it gains plus 10k for every 2 open circles.
for every 2.
Yeah. So you can go up to 45k on its own. You have the old G Guard that's like pick 3
Bot deck
and
3,
bot deck,
10K.
and there's and if you bot deck 3, gain 10. And there's the new one that's CB1, but that one doesn't care about normal units. And the new one that's like CB1, bot deck 3, and I think it gains all of their shield, all of the combined shield.
Yes.
And if you bot deck to grade 3, you draw a card, I think.
Yes, that's the one. That's the middle one there, yeah?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe this is the one we're talking about here.
He'll have quite a lot of options, I think, for the G guards.
Yeah, if you chose one or more grade 3 cards, draw a card, put all the cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. Yeah, and you get the original shield of all of the cards you put back. So, very good to see come out.
And for a standard, I mean, I think he'll be striding Katrina most of these turns, I imagine. Flipped double Cyclone? I'm not sure how big this is. I wonder if there's a point in this turn where if he G-guards twice, if Colin just passes and prevents GB8. Because then he burns through 2 heals and then he's kind of in an awkward spot. So plays
That's very possible.
something you'd probably see in a quest matchup, maybe, if they, they have heals and they... Very, very specific, but it could come up. Can't quite see what else he's got in his hand. Mecha Trainer... Was he on Mecha Trainer starter?
Yeah.
He was.
Because so the line on Mecha Trainer is if you have your right target, you search the G-Guard promo.
Yeah.
Because you only run 2 spikes grade 1s. It's the G-Guard promo and the Acrobat Verdi.
Yeah.
Because then you play it, you show another grade 3, you search the correct Nova and discard something, and then you always have Stride Fodder. Or you always have the correct Nova to be on.
Yeah.
Because they won't deny you, because give Spike 0 CB and see how long you survive. They'll... Because their hand is going to be so big, you're not killing them through it.
Yeah, it's just kind of turned back into GB8 Turbo then.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's technically, but I think it plays less like an OTK deck. It's more of a combo deck.
Yeah.
So it has every stride has its own combo line that you can go through, and each one of them can be lethal, which is the cool part. But they're lethal in obviously different ways, which is neat.
And adapts quite well.
Yeah, this list might be one of the most flexible lists I think I've ever seen.
Have you played this deck?
Yeah, I've been playing it non-stop since COD. So it's the only premium deck I've played since Portugal. I literally have not sleeved another deck.
Taking that, going to 3. So now he's in this spot where, like, again, do you want to take the... What's that? The Katrina swing? Or... Probably wants to PG this. There's the Cecilia reverse. Keep a G guard for that. Can we imagine a couple of... And there's Honley of his own there. Okay.
Yeah, so the thing is, this Spikes deck doesn't really care about its kind of G guards, or its own like it doesn't need its own Honleys until late enough in the game, but when it's going to combo, it's going to pop them. So
it's just going to remove them from the game anyway.
Yeah, and until then, you just want to choke your opponent out. Because you know that Nectar has no removal, so you're perfectly happy just leaving them and swinging. Because like just force 3 is going to apply enough pressure over time.
Habitat? So, Mythiarch can be called?
Yeah, so Mythiarch...
Oh yes, it's an order, you can,
So it's order, but it also has the effect of, if you call it, it can be added, it gets added to hand instead. If you were to call it. Because the whole thing with Mythiarch is it's like top X call.
Yeah.
So if you find him, you add it to hand, and then you play the effect.
Yeah.
That's like the cool thing about Habitat. Because the neat thing with it is it has the continuous effect, if you look at it. So obviously you know the auto ability, you're familiar with that. And it has the ability, so when your card would be... So it has 2 effects. So when you would search your deck for a unit, you may search this card. And then also, when it would be called to a Rigard Circle, put it into your hand instead. So it's got 2 effects. So it's like, it can be searched as a unit, and when it's called, you add it. So it's actually a really, really nifty effect. It's a really unique order as well.
Double, like, because he compresses like this out of his deck with Katrina, and
plus
then
something else,
plus something next turn.
And this is a deeper dig as well.
Back into the Cecilia reverse, going back first. So you don't CB for that, okay. So this is attack number 4?
I believe so.
And then 5/6, so he can use his 2 CB to hit here.
Well, you can't because two Honleys.
Oh, 2 Honleys, so you can attack one more time,
Yeah.
And we're going for
Cecilia reverse. You suddenly got Cecilia reverse reride swing again.
Okay. Oh, you can?
I'm pretty sure you can. It's on when something's placed, right? Because when we looked at it earlier, but let's just pull it up again just to be clear. At the end of a battle, your rear guard with Celia and Cardiff that was placed from deck this turn attacked a grade 3 or greater unit. CB1 lock 2 standing rear guards, so your rear guards there. CB1 lock 2 rear guards. Stand that unit that attacked, and if your front row has a locked card, bind it instead of standing it, and ride that card from bind.
But you need to lock 2.
That's fine. 1/2 or 1/2.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're not swinging rear guard again, you just lock these 2. They unlock at the end of turn. This reruns, and you swing 2 Vanguard times.
Just keep going, yeah.
Oh, heal's nice, but it doesn't heal. A critical trigger is pretty big.
Also really good.
That is pretty big because that Steel was placed this turn.
So
that's the line for Katrina. So Katrina calls out Cecilia. Cecilia swings,
and then you
swings again, rewrites. Vanguard swings again. That's a nice combo. It plays on Honolulu really nicely.
Yeah, because you go for Vanguard attacks instead. And it's funny because you don't really think Honolulu would do all that much against Katrina, but it does put him. I mean, we saw it on turn 3.
Well, I think it's a double Honolulu that's really coming up here. Ooh, wait, no, you can't just do that because it's 2 CB and she has a CB1 lock too.
No, because it's a Vanguard attack. You don't have to pay for Vanguard attacks.
No. Her effect. So for her to swing, she'd need to CB. CB2 because of 2. And then the effect is CB1 at the end of battle. That's 3 CB, right?
This is...
Or is this the 4th battle of the turn?
This is 4.
Oh, sure.
This is 4, yeah.
Okay.
I also thought it was 5 for just a minute, but yeah, it's...
If you had 1 counter charge, that'd be crazy.
That.
Ooh, takes it.
Double blank.
But, okay, in fairness, Spikes is pretty happy doing that. Because it means they don't Honolulu you anymore, ever. Because who cares? You're on 5 damage, and you're going to have, like, 3 face-ups, like, Cray Elementals. Like, you're never dying. You're never running out of CB here.
Did he... Oh, no, both Honolulu are still on board. But I'd force mark on the Vanguard. I love seeing force on Vanguard. Like, you so rarely see it outside of, like, RFD, Kagero, lol.
Yeah, but you can see how many... Well, Kagero would go force 2 normally, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't stack force markers in Kagero.
Imagine if Kagero had access to force 3. Ooh.
I don't like that.
I don't like hearing that.
I don't like that one bit. There's the G Guard promo, but actually just using it as a heal.
Yeah, it is just a heal.
Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah, Turbolinus coming in. Racto being flipped, yeah.
GB4.
I believe so, yeah.
We've seen...
Next turn you're going to go Violent Saves, draw 5?
Yeah.
Because yeah, they just printed that on a card and they were like, yep,
I know, because
draw 9, yeah, sure, yeah, go for it.
the first time me and Half played, he topped that grade 3 and then drew 7 cards, and I was like,
Yeah.
ah,
You're like, oh, it does that.
yeah. But lucky he was banned out on PGs and heals, so I won that game.
The triple heal special.
But now you actually have, is he 3 G guards face up?
Yes.
So if he has, there's another.
But he is able to G-Guard again, and then G-Guard again into Linus, and then he can't G-Guard anymore.
Yeah, so if he has another heal / a...
For example.
Let's argue, for argument's sake here, he has another heal, then he's GB8 next time.
And then he just pops a Honolulu and he's a pretty happy man.
Then he can just go for...
Brother, are you good?
Double crit! Whoa! But I guess it didn't matter. So what GB is he now?
Gamer on the wall. But he's out of G-Guards now.
He is out of G-Guards. And this is what I mean, you do run out of, like, defensive tools.
Well, there is a world here where, like, what Brock could have done is if he had any more heals, he drops them anyway and just makes sure his last one is Turbo Linus, and he just slaps down, like, a Violence Ace. Bro, are you good?
Yeah, good. Got some new rolls, fine.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, there you go. That's the Violence coming down.
So it's going to be drawing 6 cards.
6 cards, yeah. I replenish my hand for free.
Did he use a PG last turn?
I don't believe so, no.
He has 1 in hand.
Very possible, yeah.
But it's difficult to guard like through Katrina time because the numbers just get so big so easily. Let's see what you can draw into. Yeah, tier there. He's got another PG.
But on 3 CB open, on 1 Honolulu, I don't think you care an awful lot. Because you know he has the Peachan from earlier. He just drops Peachan in the back row and goes, yeah, nice Honolulu anyway.
Well, the Honolulu's not really relevant here. It's more, I'm just trying to work out what Obama can do to actually live.
Well, no, I think you can just go Violence, make a massive column and just start swinging.
What's Violence?
Soul Blast 1 gives something 10k. No, once per turn.
Oh.
Yeah, it does that. They give that a card.
They gave it that effect as well.
And then you flip Harmonics as well. Because that means you CC3, technically. But you know, I think you just go vanilla, like, because you basically swing with it, unboosted. Because if it boosts, you CB1 call a grade 3 from deck.
Is this the V Pro?
Yeah, it's the right fixer. The right fixer is just when it swings boosted, CB1 call a grade 3 from deck. Because obviously, if you remember, a lot of the V era was like, we make Morikawa into a clan. Like, our grade 3s do everything. They boost, they guard, they even call from deck.
God's the full. Now, does he take Vanguard?
I feel like you do, so this
It's a
one
weird
just
spot
thumbs
because
it
he
out.
probably does feel like he's kind of ahead. Because he is at 2 and his hand is big.
Which is all well and good until they check like a draw or a heal or something. And they're like 2 heals here.
I don't think he can check. I think he's got 1 heal.
He's been guarding with the grade 1s as a G-Guard sometimes.
That's true. Good point.
First check. Oh, second check.
G-Nova.
Draw.
Draw.
Draws big. Full tier.
On the tier.
Give it to tier, yeah. Well, not that it makes a difference, right? Ooh.
Another tier.
Oh, the tier's okay. Oh, the tier's okay. Emma check. Oh, what is that?
That is.
That is.
I think that's PG. I can't actually tell.
It's a little difficult to make count.
Oh, he's getting low on deck actually.
Oh, I think that might be Cecilia. Yeah, that's Cecilia. Yeah. Because the 3 lines is there.
Oh yes, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, the little sword.
I got a little bit confused. That card is quite old.
Some of us weren't even born back then.
That's true. April didn't even exist.
True. There wasn't even a twinkle in her father's eyes.
His hand is. I just feel like he's got a kind of not fake hand, but these force markers coming. What is that? 6 of them?
Yeah. He's a lot.
And he's
a big number.
I think he's stacking them to the 1 columns just to keep playing around the Honolulu.
Well, especially because now that Brock is out of G-Guards, I think he's in a way more precarious spot.
Yeah. It's raw shield or PGs and
Or OT.
Or OT.
Funny card.
On top of the deck. Very cool.
It's a phony card.
Oh, did he ride? Oh, he did ride. I think I missed that. Does it didn't matter which grade 3 you're on by the end, does it?
No, no, really, no.
Is he stride? GB8. Are they going for a Katrina right now? See? Yeah. How many cyclones he's on?
I believe he might be on 3. I feel like he can't be on 4, right? I feel like 4 is
No,
way too
no,
many.
there's no room for 4. Sure.
1? Oh,
One?
2.
Two, okay. One's a SGR, very cool. What is that? Oh, I think I know what that is.
That is an
yeah.
old stride. Oh my god. Well, if it comes up, it comes up. If not, we'll discuss it later.
It feels so weird seeing 3 force markers on the Katrina. Like, on her. Like, it's already such, like, incredible pressure. Oh, this is the Soul?
Soul, yeah.
It's like him, is it check top cards and then proc a trigger if it's...
It's top 3, call 1 if it's trigger, actually we want to activate it.
Yes. And he's got 3... Just need to watch it, but if he goes for the same line he did last turn, then he's got 1, 2, 3 for Celia, 1 CB to move, and then he has 1 CB to play
Colin,
with.
Better Call Saul.
What do you think he saw? So it does let
Bro
him
thinks he's Mr. McGill.
I think if he checks a trick, yeah. Oh, he checks a okay.
Heal.
Old heal, yeah.
Yeah, and he's going to activate the heal though. Doesn't matter about the heal; it's about the power. It's about sending a message. His message is a heal trigger.
My message for the world. I think he. Oh, habitat, yeah. Just is he missed off in his deck there? A lot of triggers. There's a grade 1, Musketeer grade 1 that I haven't seen. That's the one. Can we support that?
Yeah, I believe I could be wrong. It's not a self damager, is it? No,
No,
it's
I
not a
don't
self
think
damager.
so.
It
It's
is
a grade
one of the
2.
grade 2s. Yeah. Oh, it's the resist one. So when your other unit with Musketeer and its card name is placed on rearguard, choose one of your rearguards with Musketeer and its card name other than this unit. Until the end of turn, that unit and this unit gain 6k in resist.
Okay.
Okay. Respectable, yes.
Well, the resist won't really come up here, but I imagine that's for other. Ups. Oh yeah, he used habitat to get that out of deck, didn't he? I think triple trigger might be on the
cards here.
Yeah. How big? I'll let him wipe this out. I haven't got the capacity for mental maths anymore. Is it Katrina buff plus 2 cyclones, 25,
31, 40.
40, yeah. So this is what I mean, like a lot of hand here, but I think I'm going to have to hard guard this. For, okay. So this forces a PG, sure, like...
Yeah, I believe Juggernaut Maximum gives all of your cards called this 10 plus 5k shield.
Oh, that will be why he can guard that then.
I want to say.
Yeah, let's double check that. They do have someone watching, so I'm going to assume it will...
all of your units placed this turn gain 5k power, 5k
right.
shield, yeah.
Oh, that's why he wrote it. Oh, that's a really cool defensive skill, huh?
Yeah, this card really did make Morikawa decks like a thing.
And it can also...
This is Dialiner at home.
True. The G-Guard can bot deck 3 and then give the Vanguard 5k.
Yeah, and if you... Yeah.
5k could... Against this deck specifically, not super strong. I mean, it's handy. You take anything you can get, especially in a game state like this. But no G guards. Still has to hard guard.
But this also becomes a 35k shield solo.
35k, including the 5k from.
And if it gives a 5k, it's a 40k shield technically.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So 53 total.
Plus 20. I think is that 80? That plant token 80k.
Possible.
Because it's 20...
50, 80, yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing the same maths. Oh, and the D draws.
So each one, that's 30, 30, 35, 65, 78. Pretty good.
Right. What else is left in our deck here? He's got 2 draws.
No, 83 must be 83. Because yeah, he must have CB1 to give himself 5k, I'd imagine. Surely.
Did he G-guard the recycle guard?
The girl was the first G-God he used, I think.
I don't know if he has Cecilia reversed in the bin anymore.
Oh, that one, sorry.
Or in the deck, rather.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about Brock for a second. No, I think Colin did. I know we have seen it, I just can't remember if it was last time or not. I think he's just thinking about how he's going to resolve all this. Oh, calls a crit out.
So it's just so he can attack again because he's got. So no more Cecilia reverse. I guess he would have to watch his deck. I don't think he would deck out, but he would.
So with this trigger, when it's placed on Rhaegar for an effect of a card with Musketeer in its card name, you choose up to 2 cards in your damage zone and countercharge them, which is going to be really good if you're going to try and play around that Honolly next turn.
Yeah. And you get the counter charge, and both his rear guards are going to be able to attack. That crit coming in at hot 34 on its own, which is probably quite guardable.
Yeah.
You're gonna PG that?
First check, Elementaria. Second check, critical trigger.
Okay, that's big. He really needs that raw power at this point.
Surely you go on the crit,
that's
really?
What's gonna win the
Miss stuff as well. Ooh.
This 35 or 45, depending on where you put that trigger. This could be 1 in hand, 2 in hand. Could this be it? If this crit swings the game, that's so good.
Peak.
It's kind of goated. 1 in hand, yeah. I think this might be it.
Damage
check the heal.
Oh! Oh my god!
Oh,
my god.
No way!
My god!
Oh my god, my heart.
Be still, my heart.
Be still, my heart. Wow. Oh.
Spikes player just have something in the. There's something in the water for these Spikes players this season.
Yeah.
There's like actually something in the water this season for Spikes players. Like I don't know what it is.
That's so heartbreaking because that's the last. I'm pretty certain that's the last heal as well. There we go, GB8.
My goat, my beloved Hellhard 8.
This will be fun to watch. I did watch a bit of Portugal finals.
Well, so for everybody who's been not caught up on the Portugal lore.
Yeah.
So the thing with Hellhard 8 is he's the GB8 for Spike Brothers, and he has the effect of when your unit attacks, choose one of your units, and it gains the effect against 10k, and the effect cost. Choose this card, or choose this unit and a card in your hand, and put them into your soul. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked or boosted. You may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 card and call it to an open Rhaegar cycle. Shuffle your deck, which is maybe the most insane attack extender Vanguard has ever printed.
Probably the most.
I think 47 attacks is the limit for this deck, because you have a cards that bot deck as the attack.
Oh yes, you have a lot of big loop.
Like
he is
breaches,
limited
yeah?
by cards in hand, though. Am I
Yes.
right? Yeah. So he's actually doesn't have as many attacks.
If only he had a card that drew an ungodly number of cards.
Oh, real.
And half of those effects say draw one.
But he is 0 in hand right now.
It's why you have really funny loops, like going like breach spur, like jumping jack, and then going like Orleans. Orleans can soul blast 3, draw 1. And then like you have few more at the end of battle, you put that card into soul, you call something else out. That bot deck something draws 1, bot deck something draws 1. Like you kind of get to loop that a lot. Because like you'd get breach spurs go to soul, right? And then you'd go Orleans soul blasts them out, and then you call like jumping jack puts them back. And then
that's how I watched Julian do last night.
it's really cool. I really like this deck.
Are we using the blitz sword? Oh my god, the back and forth here is actually crazy.
But you remember that column is plus 30k and 2 crit.
It's got 2 false
10k
ones
because
and plus 10k because of Hellhard 8, yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Every time something comes out,
5k.
5k.
But that's...
Is that enough?
He's on 3. He is on 3.
Well, you're going to have to see.
And remember, it's every time something attacks, he gives that ability to something. So, like, he can use the Vanguard and then, like, get rid of the Honolly, for example, and call something else. And then just call it out at the end of the turn.
Wow, I don't think this. If this turn ends, this game ends. I don't.
No, this Honolulu. I think that Hellhard 8 is like such a cool deck to play.
I agree.
Like your sequencing has to be elite. Like you have to prepare so many steps ahead of time.
So he goes the Vanguard thing first.
Yeah, so there you go. Breach Spurt, for example. Breach Spurt's going to bot deck something. Yeah. So it's bot deck something, go to Soul, draw one. And then when you're done, you'll play the Orleans, which is the order cycle. So it's the Dark State's default.
Yeah.
Forget the order skill. It's when it attacks, Soul Blast 3, draw a card, gain 5k.
And then you loop it like that.
You get rid of the Breach Spurts, and it goes into jump into the flying jack or flying.
I know the card. Yeah.
The set 1 spike thing. Oh, VCon collection for V. Bot deck 2.
Yeah.
Gain 5k for each one you put back. And then it goes, and then like you overcall it, and then you end up putting it back with like Breach Spurt. So you kind of like go Breach Spurt, Orleans, it, and 3 of those things draw. So you just kind of go -1 for the whole thing. Like you go -1 in hand for that entire combo, and you keep drawing and calling and drawing and putting back and drawing and putting back and calling. Like such a cool deck. Like I think this might be one of the most.
Hard guarding this.
Yeah, he has to. He has to. Because everything else is 2 crit. He can't afford to take it. First check, Breach Spurt. Second check, third check. That's jelly beans.
Even he was like, is that it?
The Breach Spurt is rough. Because you want that in deck. Depends on how many, because the deck only runs 3 or 4. 3, I think. I want to say 3 is the number on the deck. 4, no, it's 4.
It is on 4, yeah. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's probably.
Well, but he also had to ride one.
It can be Soul Blast now, right?
It might have been, yeah, but
which means also the one in hand.
Well, you can see that there goes Jack there, so he swings this. He's going to probably put the Jack back. What is it, Jack? No, I'm gonna. It's not jumping Jack.
Skydiver.
Skydiver. I don't want to keep going. I
knew the effect. I just didn't know the
Because I remember the old art as well. The old
I love the old art of Skydiver. It's so cool.
So good. Shout out us Zero heads.
Shout out me when I watched the anime when I was 10 or something.
Yeah, he's going to try and hard guard this whole turn. The thing is,
how much more does he have? That's the question. Again, it depends on what's in deck.
That's rough.
Yeah. Well, no, he puts that in first, and then as long as he has another one in deck, he can start bot decking.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because Orleans here, so he's going to bot deck that. He's going to call Soul Blast them out, and it's going to be it and Skydiver, and then it's probably going to be it bot deck the other one, and then just kind of try and get that little mini loop going. And the nice thing is, even if you're under Honolulu, all you do at someone is you swing Vanguard, call Tier, CC a bunch, and then just do it again. And then Tier swings hits. It's 10k, and then you just keep doing it. It's such a cool deck. I love this deck so much. And note that like your tier hasn't like even swung yet, or like boosted.
Boosted, yeah. Oh yeah, you can keep that for maybe. At what point? I wonder.
So if you pulled any triggers, you could stam them on the tier. And then
I think he checked. No, he didn't check any triggers, did he?
No, don't think so. No.
He's going to take the 2 guys draw.
Ooh, no, because it was jelly beans. It was
another. Hang on, did Boss Man just check 2 defensives?
I think so, but I don't think it. That does.
It does matter. It matters, yeah.
Yeah, here it does. Yeah, that's rough.
Deja vu.
I
have been in this place before. So what else is it showing us? Yes, he does have another one of those. I think he might be out of the order girl.
Well, you don't call her, yeah.
Oh, you don't call it till the end?
You need to start bot decking pieces. Because 2 of your Breach Spurts are in Soul and 1 of your Skydivers in Drop. So you need to start bot decking them.
Oh, he can...
So now you'd go Skydiver, bot deck 2, and then the Breach Spurts come back out.
I think that's Skydiver in bot deck there?
No, Skydiver's still right there.
Oh, yeah.
Skydiver.
I see it.
Oh, what a crazy game for top 16.
I know, I was going to say...
I almost wish I saw the first 2 turns of it.
Yeah, real. But if Obama manages to win this election... it's such a good comeback, because he was so behind.
Yeah, it was
He was
crazy
2 strides behind.
Well, but that also only speaks to, like...
The strength of the deck. And also the ability of the player as well, of course.
Yeah, like, half really was cooking here. Like, this list is so tight.
Has he left Honolulu on his own?
I don't think it matters on his turn because it just CBs a bunch.
Oh, maybe not.
As I was saying, the thing with this deck is like, at one point you just combo, call tier, CC5, combo, tier. What?
He's
had to take it?
No. He's passed.
Yeah, ran out of options. 4 cards in hand.
He just didn't have the pieces in deck, I imagine.
Yeah. Or unfortunately, it might just hit the defensive point where you just can't do it anymore.
Yeah, that's also
I
possible.
can't take this anymore.
Does he have OT in deck?
Find out. Is my goat?
Still, I really... Oh, it's no way!
Oh, my goat in the year of our Lord!
Right, what does this do?
So guys, this is Sacred Tree Dragon Breakweather Dragon.
Nice.
So when it's put into the G zone from Vanguard Circle, choose any number of normal units with different names from your rear guard and drop zone, return them to the deck, and shuffle the deck. If you returned 5 or more, draw 1, CC 1, or countercharge 1.
I guess he has nothing else left.
No, but it's anti-deck
But it resets
out.
his, yeah.
Anti-deck out. You
Oh,
just
he's
go
very
Musketeer
low
again.
deck, isn't he?
Yeah, it's just Musketeer, anti-deck out. That's such a that's such a cool
this
card.
is awesome, man.
That's such a cool card. What the
Yeah.
hell? And it's just like, what if I just put back everything?
But if I just, yeah. He's just going that, yeah. Because he probably can't guard this.
Because you put normal units back, but like, who cares?
It's fine at this point. Your power scaling is so
yeah, you're
strong.
so big you don't need triggers. You just
Such a weird thing to say, you don't need triggers, but I was about to say, yeah, it's true.
D could never.
This is...
yeah, he's trying.
68.
My boy is trying. Yeah, he's bot decking. There you go. The issue is he has to be 3 different grades, yeah, and you're going to keep trying to recycle that grade 1. And you're going to go for that plus 5k to the Vanguard, because every little helps.
Yeah.
You should know all about that.
Someone said that to me the other day, and I was like...
This ain't my day. Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. return 5 or more to deck. Countercharge 1.
I'm going to cry.
Sort out 1. Man, you know, this makes you appreciate how like nice some of the old Vanguard arts look.
I think most of Vanguard art's still really good.
Oh, it is. It's I think it's a game.
I love Levy Dresser's art. Like Odium.
Odium does look really
I like
nice.
the PlayStation Vita. Good
True.
console, that one. 3 Sylvias! But I don't think it matters anymore, because this is just... Is it going to be... No!
That's game.
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately for
Crikey,
Barack Obama,
wow.
that's going to be game. And
He's
we're
lost
gonna.
this election, but that was a fantastic game to start off with.
I mean, he did so well to
What
come
a
back from
back
that.
end, yeah.
Look, I think if it wasn't for the 2 defensives, he wins that.
I think so. I mean, the heal...
If every trigger went differently, it would have been a different game. But like, I think generally, like, he got so close to like making it.
He made it. I mean,
like
it
the
was...
2 defensive, but unfortunate.
But you have to respect how... I mean, yeah, he checked to heal on 6, but what he had to play out of is just
That was an insane
crazy,
game.
yeah.
But I think what we should do is probably take a quick break so we can
Yes.
get set up on top 8 and hopefully not miss 2 turns this time.
Oh, yeah. Let's
So
not do
guys,
that.
stay tuned and we'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Take care, guys.